Right then, reviews of lift companies, websites, and let's start off with Schindler. Now, Schindler built the M series, the best lift ever built, full intelligent levelling, heavy duty, and it was just perfect. And the M series has become the 7000. But Schindler's other Monday lifts are not as good. So let's see what Schindler have to say about it. So here's their website. Urban mobility is our business. That is a load of advertising spiel. That's the typical sort of stuff you see in adverts. Ugh, I just find that sort of spiel just annoying. So what do I sell? Elevators. No! It's a lift, not an elevator. Escalators and moving walks. No, that is a travelator. So this is a worldwide site. Let's go on to the United Kingdom site and see what terms they use over there. So Europe, United Kingdom. Welcome to Schindler UK. How can we help you? You'd like some help? I brought this Schindler lift and it's got its voice that goes, elevator is going up. I want the voice changed to say lift. Can you help me with that, Schindler? So take a look. Very, very snazzy video there. We move over 1 billion people per day. Wow. So, Mobility Solutions, which is advertising spiel for products. So then products. They've called it elevator. Why are Schindler trying to force the United Kingdom's English language to have elevator instead of lift? Why are they trying to eradicate the word lift? What the fuck, Schindler? It's a lift, not an elevator. And they've used moving walk and not travelator. So let's take a look at their lifts. The first number of their product number indicates how big and the quality of it. So Schindler 7000, which is the M series, absolute perfect, the best lift there is. But at the same time as building absolute best, the rest of Schindler's products are a bit mediocre. So you got 3300. Those are so cheap. But it goes cheaper. How cheap does it go? Fucking hell. Schindler 1000. What the fuck is a 1000? Is that a platform lift? How cheap is it? Oh fuck, it's actually a platform lift. The Schindler 1030 platform stair lift. Oh, I can't look at. We have to go back. I can't look at. Let's go back to the Worldwide's website. So, Schindler Worldwide. Let's take a look at what they've got on their website. So, let's go right down to bottom. Related products. Schindler Direct. Oh, has that got any relation to Schindler Direct Drive? Now, Schindler Direct Drive, built for the millennium. And oh dear, I've actually realised a lot of people watching my videos won't even have remembered the millennium. They won't be that old. So if you don't know what a millennium is, back in the days of the year 2000, everyone went absolutely millennium crazy. It was like, the past is over. We are not living in the past anymore. We are living in the future. It's the millennium, the future, and everything is going to be futuristic. Gone are the old days of crappy stuff, and welcome to the future. And there's a Millennium Dome showcasing futuristic products, and every futuristic product showcased was a fail, apart from maybe the Optare Solar. But Optare Solar wasn't really that reliable of a bus. They had Schindler Direct Drive there, which is obviously also a massive fail. It was futuristic, but didn't really work practically as a lift. So let's take a look at Schindler Direct. And they're just reusing the term, because this has no relevance to Schindler Direct Drive. They're just reusing the term direct. A new service that keeps your equipment actively monitored on a 24/7 basis to catch lift surfers. So let's scroll down. Schindler Direct, always one step ahead, always a video to watch. Oh, come on, get on with it.
Every day. To their homes, to work, or to the swimming pool.
Oh dear, this is advertising spiel.
In a hotel,
and you just slide on your feet rather than walk.
Even if something goes wrong. With our remote diagnostic system,
Okay.
Schindler Direct, you're always one step ahead. The diagnostic system in the elevator immediately registers and transmits every fault.
Oh, so you can't have someone else maintain your lift. If you install a Schindler lift, Schindler have to maintain it. Proprietary restrictions.
At the Schindler Service and Diagnostic Centre, the problem is automatically analysed.
But I don't want Schindler to maintain my lift.
The report is swiftly made and sent to a Schindler
on paper.
technician. He receives it directly on his mobile phone.
No, Schindler, you can't say that. Full description door jams, let's say spare part door drive. No, you can't do that. You can't just rely on software and fault codes to know what a lift needs fixing. The engineer have to go there and find out for himself. You can't simply say because the door's jammed it needs a new door drive. So what is Schindler proposing then? They're going to do unnecessary work because the software's decided it needs a new door motor, so the door motor will be installed no matter what. This, you can't do it, Schindler.
And thanks to the detailed report, you already have the necessary repairs.
Oh dear. Alright, what else does this?
Short time, the elevator's back.
Lift! Right, yeah, I'll get your idea. Yeah, proprietary restrictions, basically. Proprietary restrictions made to sound awesome. That's pretty much what it is. So let's go back. Let's take a look at other stuff. We've got Schindler dashboard. And it tells you about this information on your phone. Yeah, right. Next item, Schindler Ahead. What's Schindler Ahead? Is that like a bus company, Schindler Go Ahead? Let's take a look. Smart urban mobility. Schindler Ahead's digital solutions for elevators, lifts and escalators and blah blah blah. So let's take a list. And oh dear, their call centre does not look like that. Nobody's call centre looks like that. That's the sort of thing you see in movies. All sitting around the futuristic, amazing call centre. No, that doesn't exist. That's stupid. Oh dear, they spent a lot on this. Advertising spiel.
Internet of Things.
Is advertising spiel.
Connecting products to the digital world.
Oh dear. This is going to be absolute shit.
Passengers?
How much have they spent on animation? How much have they spent? They've spent more on this animation than the Schindler 3300. That animation cost far more to produce than the 3300.
You can intuitively interact with the elevator
Lift.
itself.
Oh dear.
Which is opposite the doors.
Over complex.
As you can see,
Unnecessary.
it will sense what information
Makes
you
it
need
cost more money but doesn't improve the actual build quality of the actual lift.
But there is much more going on.
Oh dear. Oh, advertising bullshit. Alert.
All the essential components.
Oh, this looks like... I hate it when it's over futuristic like this. It just tries to sell it, but it doesn't represent a lift. A lift's not this futuristic and it's not that amazing. And making it sound so much more amazing than it is. Well, let's skip on ahead.
And open and close cycles.
Actually, that bit there is not actually anything special. Sensor tells you motor temperature, motor current, and that is nothing special.
The Schindler Control Center.
Oh dear, how much have I spent on this animation? Fucking hell. Receiving data! What the fuck? Oh, and a call centre with just 3 people in it. No call centre is a big screen like that.
Our powerful data analytics.
Fucking hell! How much? This is over the top. Crazily over the top. Oh, I can't look at it anymore. That's stupid. That's absolutely stupid. So, we got port technology. Let's take a look at port technology. Oh, it's got a whizzy glowy circle. It has to be good. Oh, that glowy circle. That makes it brilliant. I have to buy it now because of that. The new generation port. Let's take a look. Latest news. Oh, glowy circle. Glowy circle. Oh, I have to buy it. Products 2018. Transit intelligence. Actually, that looks good. I'll give it that. That actually does look really good. I'd actually want one of those. If I was buying a lift, I'd definitely want one of those. That actually looks amazing. So that's Schindler Port, a destination dispatch system. So let's leave Schindler Port. That's enough of port. And the next thing we're going to look at is... we haven't actually looked through the models yet. So let's look through the standard models of Schindler, starting with Schindler 3300. Their cheapest lift. But they try and advertise this as, no fucking way do you put 3300 in the mid-rise. What the fuck are they on about? They're trying to make out a 3300 is a good all-round lift. It's not. The 5500, yeah, you could say it. But they're trying to call the 5500 a really expensive top of range, and it's not. A 5500 is a medium lift. A 3300 is a shithole lift. They're trying to put under-spec'd lifts in buildings. The 3300 should not be installed in anything. Maybe the tiniest little lift only goes to ground 1, maybe. But even that, I'd still want a 5500. A 3300 is such a cheap lift, it shouldn't be installed anywhere. And even allowing for a fact it's made of alloy, which means they can make metal thinner. Even allowing for that, the metal's made too thin. It's made so flimsy and awful. Oh dear, they've actually got another video. Liberty to create. Oh dear, another over-the-top Schindler video. Oh, he needs a new design. The M series wasn't good enough. He needs a better design in the M series. What's he going to design? Something better than the M series, I know he is. Oh yeah, screw it up, we don't want M series. We want something better than the M series. Something like the 3300. This tells you absolutely nothing about the product. Yeah, that tells you nothing. I can't watch any more of his over-the-top stuff. It's too over-the-top for me. And if you look in the brochure, it's got pictures of happy people and lifts. It's got pictures of inside lift, because inside 3300s, they look really good inside. So show pictures of how nice it looks on the inside, and they'll sell it, even though mechanically it's a load of shit. That's enough for 3300. Now we go on to 5500. Take a look at 5500. More pictures of happy people and lifts. And they're trying to advertise and market it as the top of the range. But 5500 is the next generation on from 5400. 5400 was a really good all-round lift for small buildings. 5400's a good lift. 5500 I consider a downgrade because 5400 had a massive overspec motor. 5500 has a big version of the 3300 motor, which is smaller than the 5400, and it's got a lot of defects from the 3300 in the 5500 because 5500 is basically a big version of the 3300, but ultimately is a medium lift, and they're trying to market it as a top of the range lift, which is not. Oh no, another video. Oh dear, more over the topness. Yeah, over the top again. Although I will give him that because 5500 is pretty reasonable, so. No, I do not want that motor. The 5400 motor was so much better than that. I want a 5400. I don't want that horrible little motor. Very, very snazzy video. Schindler, do you know how to sell things? So that's your 5500. Now I go on to the 7000. The 7000 is the only good lift that Schindler makes. 7000 is absolutely epic. But Schindler refused to sell 7000s to low-rise buildings. When the M-Series days, they sold M-Series to low-rise because the M-Series was an epic lift. Why is Schindler forcing low-rise buildings into getting 33 and 5500s? Why can't I have a nice 7000 in a low-rise building? And we've got some very nice pictures of very nice looking buildings. Schindler 7000. And you've got a brochure. Green mobility. Not like air rivals aren't green because they're all pretty much the same thing, so that's a bit of over top. And that looks like an aeroplane showing you where emergency exits are, I'd say, from that picture. Smart operation, oh dear, it gives you a lift already as soon as you go through a barrier, even if you're not going to the floor it thinks you're going to. Space efficiency, that has nothing to do with Schindler, that is to do with the person that builds the building, designs that. It's not Schindler that designed that. And the Schindler 7000 movie, they've designed a whole movie to it. Although, we have to give them this, because the Schindler 1000 is their only actually good lift.
Country with a high-rise reputation. Schindler is a Swiss company with a global product.
Yeah, I will give them that, because the 7000 is epic, so for once, I accept their advertising spiel for this once. And they've got a computer with a black and white text screen on it to make them look cool, geeky and intelligent because they've got this screen. Oh, I hate it when advertising puts in these cliche stereotypes like that.
Schindler with its highly professional engineering comes from.
Yeah, whatever.
Nothing but the best is good enough for Schindler high-rise elevators. All tests
lifts
fulfill worldwide requirements.
Like all other lifts.
The Schindler 7000 is a global product with a worldwide network of highly professional engineering and installation specialists. Business of the 21st century. Each breakthrough raises the technology.
No, there's one thing wrong with this. They're trying to advertise it like it's a brand new futuristic lift. I could do a better advert because the M-Series was from the mid-80s and they got the design right. The 7000 is not that much different to an M-Series because they perfected design. They did it right. I didn't need to update their design because they did design perfect. You can't improve an M-Series. The 7000 is not much different than M-Series because the M-Series was perfect. Why do I not say in their advert, we got it right to start with? Our technology is the best. Not because it's futuristic, because it's tried and tested. We've been making it for 30 years. We got it right to start with. We were ahead of all the other companies. That would be a better advert because building owners ultimately want something reliable. And the 7000, the M-Series, is perfect. But they're advertising this wrong.
To a new level. Schindler's 7000, the height of individual.
Yeah, we'll get your idea.
Lower energy consumption.
Let's take a look at the manual for the brochure for Schindler 7000. And I don't think this manual is actually that good. Firstly, an airplane with solar panels. That has got no relevance to absolutely fucking anything. So why have they put that on there? And those buildings look nice. And then you get pictures like this. Now, this picture looks absolutely amazing. I'd love to go in that building. But it doesn't fucking exist. Is this like... what is it meant to represent? What are they trying to represent by that? This is something futuristic looking and our lifts are futuristic. So we just put the picture in anyway. And oh, that building looks really nice. I definitely want to surf for lifts in that building. Oh, Heaven Tower, Sushi Samba. Those lifts are under spec. Those are only had 4 meters a second. I could easily done with 6 or 7 meters a second. That building looks epic. That building looks fucking epic. And that's pretty much it. So that is Schindler's website. A lot of bullshit, and the one big thing I could say about their 7000, which is that they got the design right 30 years ago. They got it right, it's tried and tested. It was outstanding then, and they didn't need to update it because they made it perfect to start with. And they don't mention that in it. The one biggest thing that advertises the 7000 to a building owner has always there and always worked reliably, but they don't mention that. So the only good thing about Schindler, they don't mention. Then for all their little lifts like 3300s and 5500s, they overhype completely. So I'm not that impressed with Schindler's website.